What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me tonight on this lovely evening to witness Baker College versus Fisher Navy. It's been a ride to get to where we are now. Both teams currently sitting 3-0, and this will be the decider match. Who will be first in the division? Who will fall to second? Both of these teams have faced each other several times, and every time up to this point, it has been a win for Fisher Navy. Baker looking to do everything they can to change that storyline, and everything is going hot so far. Do they have what it takes to make that happen tonight? We have a best of 3 series. Map number 1 is Breeze. Map number 2 is Bind. Map number 3 is Abyss. We'll get into the starting rosters here in just a second. But I am unbelievably excited to see the boys cook. Revenge, Nami, Demon, Drago, Rice Ballin. You've seen them before. We're ready to see them come out on top. Here we go. Lobby is getting set to go. Players seem to be up and ready. And this one will get started. My name is Logan Former. Again, thank you guys so much for joining us. I am the founder and CEO of Aspire Entertainment. You guys know that this is a partnered roster. AXS stands for Aspire X Swarm. The guys came to us early on after getting picked up by Baker and decided to bring things back home. A couple of the players, having played for Aspire early on, they bring it back to the boys in green, and we keep rolling. AXS is something that we're very proud to continue to grow. It brings us opportunities like this one where I can cast for you, and we get to talk about Aspire as much as possible, as well as shining light on the beautiful college that is Baker College. As we get into the first map, Breeze. Nami going for Yoru, it looks like. We've seen Demon pick the duelist time and time again, possibly a double duelist coming out here on this map. Cuz is already locked in. Cuz, a former member of Aspire. Locking in the Neon. We have Yoru for Sogo. Blast is Viper. We have Sova for Jeffy. And it looks like Hun is going with Astra. Nobody locked in yet for the side of Baker University. AXS still talking things over. 30 seconds and counting now. Nami is going to lock in the Yoru. That is the first lock. Still waiting on the guys. The conversation here, I'm sure, has something to do with the long angles and the way that they're going to push. They are starting this one on defense. So a lot of these picks most likely going to be defensive placed if you can go up early in the first half on a map like Breeze. Turn a couple offensive rounds over early and take a win out as soon as humanly possible. The locks come out. Revenge and Demon going to pick characters that we've seen them play a million times. Drago with Viper. Double controller. Tons of smokes. Rice Ballin with Sova. We'll see him lead in with some drones and we'll go from there. Here we go. Bye phase of the first round is underway. Looks like split defense here for Baker. Demon and Revenge going to line up on the A side of the map. Rice going to lurk in mid, it seems. Controllers split now on opposite sites. Nobody really looking for a mid fight here. Rice Ballin lurking up top. Maybe the drone coming out to see if anybody's going to go mid. And right now it looks like 4 players for Fisher Navy are going to push mid straight into that drone. It should be a good opportunity for a pinch if that Sova from Baker College can lurk out early. Here we go. Shots exchanged through the smoke in mid. Nothing doing. Everybody's still at full health. No fight just yet. No action. Rice Ballin still sitting mid. Here's a couple players walking past. Could be an opportunity for him to drop out. He exchanges some shots with the smoke. Drago's good for one. He gets traded out by Blast. Here we go. 4 players alive here for Fish. They're on B site, and the spike is down. Demon on the flank is going to pick up Hun. And now, a 4v3 opportunity for a retake here for Baker College. Rice still lurking in mid. He's going to get picked up by Cuz. And now, Nami in a fight of his own. Nami now one shot, going to get pushed out by the Viper. Yoru good for a kill under Revenge, and another on to Demon. And just like that, what was once a man advantage for Baker College results in all 4 players falling rapidly. And Fisher is on the board first. 1-0, pistol round. They have advantage in the eco category going into the next. You see a Marshall here bought for Demon. Most likely going to play those long angles that we talked about earlier. Here we go. Buy phases down. Drago, Sheriff in hand. Sogo, opening pick on a Demon in mid.
Go, go, go!
That's a kill with the Outlaw. Now trading the Outlaw over to Cuz. And they are slow playing this mid push, waiting for somebody to overextend again from the side of Baker College. But everybody's staying put after watching Demon fall to the heavy trigger. Everyone just kind of holding place. Nobody on either side willing to swing first. Couple of jiggle peeks now in mid. But nothing doing. Time is ticking here. This is a good thing for Baker College. Let all the time expire as possible. Last second move is going to have to be made at some point here from Fisher. Looks like they might be pushing up toward B. The spike in the hands of the Viper right now, who's leading the aggression onto site. Sogo in a bit of a pickle now. Rice able to lay the dart out and trap him, and Nami's going to follow up on the dart with a beautiful one-shot onto Sogo. Nami swinging again, looking for Jeffy. Lands a shot, but Jeffy's going to get the kill. Hun good for 1. Rice Ballin now trades out Jeffy, and it's a 2v3.
Spike planted.
Man advantage here for Fisher, but it looks a lot more doable than it may seem. Revenge with a Marshall in hand. They need to retake here. Picking up as many kills as possible before going into the bonus round could be a big opportunity here for Baker College early on. Cuz slow holding the
One
play.
enemy remaining.
There's an opportunity for a kill onto Revenge that he capitalizes on. Great slow play and patience. Rice Ballin now looking to pick up 1. Beautiful shots, but nothing connects somehow through the corner there of the wall. And now Hun going to get credited with that final kill onto Rice Ballin. It's a 2-0 game now for Fisher. I mentioned before this game started, Baker have yet to beat Fisher in a match. Last season fell defeat to them a couple times, including a couple opportunities on LAN. No ultimate abilities available. The kills have been spread quite nicely here for the side of Fisher. And Demon's looking to play defense up mid yet again. This time with a Vandal in hand. He's going to get stunned out. Decides not to swing. Rice going to take a headshot here from Cuz. Cuz also gets one on the Nami. 2 of the quickest one-taps you've seen in a while. Great accuracy here from Cuz. Drago's there for the trade. Drago, good for another one. So there's the 2-man trade. Drago to even things up here for Baker College. And now the site open as Blast pushes on wide. Could catch Drago off guard. He does indeed. That's a headshot on the Drago, but Revenge is there to pick up Jeffy. And now a 2v2 situation. Blast with just the Sheriff in hand. Advantage Baker now.
One enemy remaining.
Swing
Spike
here from
down,
Demon.
B.
Drops Blast, and Blast drops the spike. Not sure either of the guys here from Baker expect Hun to be coming up the flank. He's in a very unique situation after pushing up through mid. Now 45 seconds on the board. They're holding the spike, but they're not holding the right direction. An opportunity for Hun to capitalize here. Lands a shot, not enough to get the kill, but it does expose his position. Best case scenario here for Baker.
30 seconds left.
Slow swings coming out. Demon able to stack up with Revenge on a 1-2 swing.
Yeah.
Just like that, Baker find themselves on the board, winning the bonus round. And now, Economy to play with and try and tie this thing up early. Rice Ballin has yet to buy a rifle. Interested to see what he's going with. The Economy not looking as great as I might have expected it to. A Bulldog in the hands now for Rice, but he has full shields, and a Spectre for Nami.
Right here.
Vandals around elsewhere.
Revealing area.
Fisher, time and time again, have shown that they love this middle map aggression, hoping somebody swings through doors. It's been Rice Ballin 1 round, Demon another, nobody this round.
Tag.
Drone comes out. It's able to tag Jeffy. And now, Baker, no. Slow playing mid. A great trade here from Nami onto Blast after Blast takes out Demon.
Need that back.
4v4, back to even aggression. Hun slow working that B side of the map. Could run into Drago. Drago has great timing here if he's able to push through the smoke. Nami able to get a couple kills now onto Sogo and Cuz. Nami looking for another, but Jeffy sees two of his teammates fall and decides to turn the other direction. Now, looks like a push through mid to B. A great opportunity if Baker can pick this thing up. Could be a good pinch play here. Not sure Fisher is expecting Drago to be lurking backside the way he is right now.
Last
Timing
player
might not work
standing.
out for Drago, but it does,
Spike
and he's able to
down
pick up
B.
Jeffy. Not sure if he saw the other survivor now of the Fisher side. Now we're going to
30
see a fight
seconds
between
left.
Drago and Hun. On this backside, the timing in favor of Hun, but Drago turns around at the perfect time. It's just not enough. Some great shots here from Hun. A 3v1 situation here. Baker surely going to win this one, and Nami's able to close this one out with his 4th kill of the round. Nami with a 4K. The boys tie it up, and we go into round number 5. Everything coming together post the pistol round fault for the side of Baker. Jeffy not able to string things together early on, equal to Rice balling on the side of Baker. Couple of players falling behind. Ironically, both of them, Sova. Maybe not dominant in the kill category, but a great opportunity for them to get some util. We saw Rice balling with the early ping from the drone to indicate that there were players lurking mid from Fisher. Here's Demon. Playing those middle doors as we've seen time and time again. The first time Baker's ready for a middle map push. It seems as though nobody's there. Nami surely calling them out, however, after he gets the first kill. The opening kill onto Hun. Here's going to be an opportunity for him to pick up a couple more if he's able to avoid the bullets flying through as he's pinged. Cuz pushing through, Neon slide. All 5 players from Baker still alive. Here's a kill from Revenge. Revenge looking for another one.
One enemy remaining.
Able to find not another one. Nami's going to pick up 2. Jeffy's good for 3. 2v1. Man advantage now for the side of Baker.
Spike planted.
Even slow holding. Able to land the shot onto Jeffy, and it's going to be a 3-2. 1 point lead here for Baker early on.
Gun here.
So, Baker start map number 1 down 2. They lose the pistol round. The advantage goes to Fisher. Inevitably losing round number 2. And now, with 3 straight rounds, they're able to build onto their economy. You can see 4.6 thousand credits available for Demon, 4.3 for Drago. Enough to buy their teammates if they have to, but they don't in this round. If you see a round win here from Baker, the economy from Fisher not going to look ideal. The only player with somewhat decent credits on their team is Cuz. And he's got a Marshall in hand. Here we go. Smokes come out on the A main push. Revenge looking to swing here. Is able to land a couple shots, but doesn't get the kill. Not sure he's expecting 3 players from Fisher to be sitting here. Demon's able to pick up Hun after Hun picks up Nami. A simple one-on-one trade. Cuz now lurking mid. Could find Demon if Demon's not aware of this hold. Viper wall goes down, allows Demon to swing out. Demon's just going to pick a more comfortable spot to sit now. Sogo ulting onto site, coming up behind Rice Ballin. Rice Ballin's going to get killed by Blast. And now, an opportunity to trade from Revenge, not able to get the kill onto the stunned Sogo. And now the man advantage for Fisher. Plant going down. Jeffy is able to get it down onto that A side of the map. And now we're going to need to see a 3v4 retake if Baker want to get a 2-round advantage here. Pushing through doors. Demon shooting through the box, but the shot's just not connecting. Hoping he doesn't clear that angle too early or rule it out.
Block the sight.
Demon shots are all in the right location, just a hair off. Revenge now
One
able to pick up
enemy
Cuz.
remaining.
Revenge going to get traded up by Sogo. It's now a 1v3 for Drago. Drago almost good for 2 as he's full blind, but the shots just barely thread the needle and go in between both players from the side of Fisher that are swinging. 3v3, and right about now is where you start to see something very similar to every game we've seen these two teams play each other in. It's a close game. It's back and forth, and it's all the way a nail-biter until the end. 2 ultimate abilities in hand here for Baker. That's Demon with the Jet and the Baker Yoru. 4 available for the side of Fisher. So Fisher doing a great job of planting the spike, getting kills, and everything they need to do to continue their progression toward these ultimate abilities. They're spreading the kills a little better than Baker has been. You've seen Nami with the 4K for the round win earlier. Fisher doing a little bit of a better job playing ones and doing their trades, swinging properly together as you saw in that previous round. I'm sure it's a communication now from Dumbbell. How can we close rounds out? Baker doing a decent job at staying in early, but then you lose 2 to 3 lives somewhere in the middle, and all of a sudden you're down 2-man advantage. It's tough to work out of it. Here we go.
Here.
10 seconds till round 7 starts. It is an eco round here for the side of Baker. Plenty of credits to buy, but electing to do it now while it's all tied up before it is too late.
You want to fight it?
Demon here looking for the opening kill with Jet ult. It's going to get picked up by Blast. Jeffy going to get revenge now as well. 3v5 situation. Not looking good for the side of Baker. 2v5. They were hoping to get at least one, and there it is. Rice Ballin able to get the first kill for Baker onto Cuz. Now with a Vandal in hand, an opportunity for him to work his way out of this 2-man hole. Astro Wall currently up. It allows Fisher to plant, but now down. And Rice with an opportunity. Drago has a gun as well. Shots come out. Drago at 45 health. Regen shield going to give him a little more support. Here's a headshot from Drago. Another one on the Jeffy. Drago's looking good. Rice's going to get on. Blast trades out Drago. It's a 1v1 now. Rice versus Blast. This could be a crazy eco round for Baker. Rice now in position to defuse this thing. It's a fake. Blast knows it. Rice Ballin looking to half. Rice Ballin. 5 health on Blast. Not going to be enough. That's about as close as it could have gotten for the side of Baker. Unbelievable play to work themselves out of that 2v4. They make it a 1v1. It's just too little too late, as he's forced to make a decision between the spike and the last remaining defender. Operator in hand now for Demon. Looks like he's going to be holding the A side of the map. Maybe swinging out early in hopes of picking one up, but not a single player here from Fisher goes to the A side, at least not through A main. It's a 5-man push mid through mid doors. And now they elect to go to the A side of the map. Neon ultimate comes out and takes down Rice Ball. Cuz good for 1 with this ult. Cuz now good for 2. That's another one on the Nami. Nami's going to pick up Sogo before he goes down, but it's just not enough. Here's Demon. Looking for a kill on the Cuz. Cuz now good for 3. Revenge going to get revived, self-revived. And then picks up Cuz to stay alive. Revenge now running all over site. A nasty shot here from Hun.
Taking that back.
And it's going to result in a 5-3 game now for Fisher. So, economy fairly even, minus that whopping 4,500 credits now on the wrist of Blast. Now taken down a little bit after he buys shields. But, economy definitely in favor right now of Fisher. Nami repping the top of the boards right now for Baker. Needing to string together a couple kills with his team. As they look to defend through the rest of this first half. Rice aggressively swinging through the doors in mid. Here's a kill from Revenge onto Cuz, who was lurking out of that elbow. Blast able to pick up Demon. It's a 4v3 situation now. Drago picking up Sogo. And now Baker seemed to be in control of this thing. Nobody on the A side of the map, however. So
Caution,
if
here.
Fisher chooses to back up and go A, it is going to be a wide open opportunity for him to get the spike down. Rice here with a great
Caution,
flank
here.
is going to find Jeffy. There's another one there, but he hasn't checked it.
Last player standing.
Now an opportunity
Spike
to pick up a
down,
second.
mid.
He is able to pick up Hun. Beautiful flank here from Rice Ballin, and now Blast, the last alive, popping some shots through the smoke, revealing his location. It's a 4v1 situation for Baker. Revenge should be good for this kill on the Blast. Blast able to pick up
Not
Drago,
ready yet.
but there is the trade from Revenge.
Not ready yet.
And with 3 players alive now on the side of Baker, they're only down 1. That'll help their economy a lot. As we get into the latter rounds of this first half, Nami, 9 and 7, a Rice Ball and a Demon, both bringing up the back end at 5 and 7. 11 kills on the side of Fisher with Blast, 9 on the hand of Cuz. Beautiful job from those 2 players. They're great at getting these opening picks to allow that Fisher side to push on to site. And honestly, it could be the deciding factor early on if you can take out one of those 2 players at the top of the round. I would imagine that's one of the very many things Baker is hoping to see here in this game. They want to make it happen soon. Again, 2 players here from Baker push up through mid and nothing doing. It
Recovery.
seems as though the timing on these middle map plays for the side of
Spike
Fisher
planted.
are coming out in perfect unison. Revenge able to pick up Hunt. 4v4 situation, but the spike is planted on the A side of the map, and rather quickly, might I add. Demon's gonna pick up Jeffy after Jeffy misses almost an entire mag
One enemy remaining.
from that rifle. Here's Rice with the ultimate ability, gonna pick up Sogo, and now 4v1 man advantage. Blast is good for 1 to make it a 3v1, but Revenge is there to trade it out, and the Viper's Pit drops because of it. We're going to see a 5-5 game. We were just tied up at 3 a couple rounds ago, and now we're tied up at 5. There's that back and forth
Fancy
action.
vacuum deactivated.
Here we go. Shorty in the hand of Revenge. Got to imagine he's going to be playing a close angle. Nami holding that Outlaw. Demon typically the one that we see with those operators and outlaws, but just not able to string things together early in this series. So I'm interested to see what Nami can do with the opportunity to shine here on the A side of the map.
Poison orb emitting.
Nothing doing A. Here's that middle map push again from the side of Fisher. And like I said, the timing is just perfect for them. This is one of those very few rounds where Baker decides to not send anybody mid. The timing for Riceball might be perfect.
Defeated.
He is able to pick up Hun, looking for another one. Plenty of people here for him to kill, but the stun, a great job here. Sogo gonna get that kill. Blast and Cuz good for another one as well. And now 2 men advantage, or 2 men alive, sorry, for the side of Baker. Demon's in a good spot, but that neon wall allows all of Fisher to push in
Spike down,
unharmed.
B.
Demon gonna
Last
fire through and
player
pick up Jeffy.
standing.
Demon almost able to pick up Sogo as well. And just like that,
I got the spike.
this
Fake
round
teleport.
is on the hands of Nami. Nami nearly able to land a headshot, trying to catch Blast, rotate
Spike
out.
planted.
Spike is down now. After Sogo plants, Sogo with just 5 health in hand.
Decoy.
Could find himself with an opportunity to kill Nami on the flank as he's creeping up through elbow right now. Not sure Nami's expecting that push. 2 players now flanking him.
Is for other
And
people.
Nami is going to fall to that flank of Sogo. A great job from Sogo to teleport out after planting the spike.
Last
He teleports
round
to
before
elbow,
the
slow
switch.
lurks all the way up. While Nami's attention is held on sight. Round advantage now for Fisher. Baker down just 1. Looking to go into halftime all even up. And hopefully string something together for the side of offense. Double duelist could give them an opportunity to make something happen. With opening picks. Revenge. Looking to hold mid. They're pushing down mid. The timing might be here this time as both teams are looking to send a couple people mid. Sogo does take a shot through all of these Viper smokes and
Out of
utilities. Sogo, 89 health. Gonna drop to Revenge. Revenge with the opening kill now. 5v4. Demon, slow lurking over to the A side of the map, but they guessed wrong. B would have been a more unique swing for them. Not expecting them to go B. Dropping out of mid now is Fisher. Baker have won the middle map control. Fisher dropping off. Looking to regroup with Hun as they push up mid cannon. Neon looking to hold the long angle, but a great job smoking off B main. That smoke now fading. Revenge in a great spot to pick up Jeffy, possibly Blast as well. But Jeffy with a snappy shot onto Revenge. Revenge now self-resing. And not going to be able to pick up the kill to stay alive. Blast going to drop him finally. 4v4.
30 seconds left.
It's all quiet on the B side of the map, but
Revealing
all
area.
4 players here from Fish are going to push on to A. Demon's going to pick up Hun. Demon looking for another one.
Screen down.
He's supported by his teammate Rice Ballin. Rice able to land a couple shots. Now
10
30
seconds
health onto Blast. Blast going to fall to that shock dart.
Last player standing.
Now, Cuz good for 1. Demon's going to trade him out. Rice Ballin and Demon have done a great job of working all 4 players right now for the side of Fisher. Jeffy, the only one standing, has been forced off site and is going to get flanked by Drago. And just like that, Nami going to start the defuse. It is 6-6 going into halftime of map number
Get in
1.
my way.
Switching sides.
The boys partying in the Viper's pit.
I'll choke their sight.
As they get ready to string something together in the second half. You saw that the pistol round results in the advantage for Fisher to win the second round in the first half. Can that happen for Baker? Can they go up 8-6? It would be the first time in this game, I believe, where they would have the round advantage since the 1 round advantage in the 3-2 score column. 3 players for the side of Fisher looking to defend the B side of the map. We could see that Sova from Fisher lurk down mid, but he's going to be met by Demon. And looks to me like Rice Ballin,
No peeking.
as well as Revenge in mid. We could have a big fight right here in mid if that Neon decides to swing doors. Shots come out, nothing doing. Revenge is stunned.
Spike
He's going to
down
get
mid.
picked up by Cuz.
One
Sogo
enemy
good for 2 as
remaining.
well as one of the Rice Ballin and Demon. And then Jeffy good for 2 of his own as well. And just like that, less than 10 seconds into the pistol round, we see Fisher go up yet again. Economy advantage going into the next round, and we may likely see them
Thanks.
go up 8-6. Baker going to do everything in their power. Demon, interesting purchase here. It's going to be a Bucky. It's looking like he's going to hold. Somewhere close on B. Maybe we see him dash in. He did buy a little bit of util there. He activates. Jiggle Peak doesn't quite see anything. Dashes into sight.
Put down.
The dart goes over the wall
player
and isn't
standing.
able to scan anybody. Blast good for 2. Jeffy good for
Poison's
1.
off.
Sogo kills Drago. And it's a 1v5 situation. Rice Ball and last man standing is not able to pick up Blast. Blast good for 3 kills. A great job solo holding that B side of the map, giving his team enough time to join him.
Gun here.
8-6 now. This is exactly how the first half started.
outta
Right
here.
about now is when Baker had enough credits to string together a round win. Will they be able to do it here in the second half as well to keep this thing close? Or will we see a leak out of control? Hoping to keep this thing as exciting as possible. 4 Vandals and an Outlaw now for the side of Baker.
I have revealing area.
Chuck that off to Rice. Is able to spot at least one. Avoids the stun from the Neon, is able to get a kill. Trying to get a kill onto Hun as well, but Hun there for the trade onto Demon. 4v4 situation. Hun just popping shots now from the Judge through the smoke. A very early aggressive fight here on the A side of the map, but only 1 life from each team being shared.
Gun
Now, an opportunity for Baker to slow push up the B side of the map. The spike still in the hands of Rice on the A side, but this could create a little bit of space if some sounds and an engagement with the lurking Viper on B is able to unfold. Blast
Poison's
now
off.
taking on damage. And just like that, we see those players, Sova, Yoru, both rotating on the side of Fisher defense.
spike
It's a
carrier's
2v1 fight now on the A
Spike
side.
down
Hun's
A.
able to get that kill into Rice, but a great trade from Nami, who now has the spike and teleports back to
One enemy remaining.
CT. Blast gonna pick up Drago. 1v3 now. Nami with an opportunity to push into the A site
30
earlier,
seconds
but
left.
he didn't know that the Astra was the only player remaining there for the side of Fisher. And now his hand is forced to plant onto the A side of the map. Two players here
Spike
from Fisher
planted.
able to close in on him. It's gonna be a split push. Here's a shot from Sogo. He misses the first, but the second from the Outlaws, able to close this one out. Diffuse coming out from Jeffy, and it's going to be a 9-6 game. So, an unfortunate
Gun
series of
here.
events. It seemed as though Baker may have the advantage there to push the A side of the map after a great distraction unfolds at B. It swings the defenders from Fisher over to the B side of the map, but a great job from Hunt to get that early kill into Rice Ballin. If Rice Ballin were able to pick that one up, it would have been a 2-on-0 on the A side of the map. Maybe that fight win gives them enough angst to continue pushing onto the A site. And what they would have seen was 0 defenders waiting for him. Opening kill here from Sogo onto Rice Ballin. So no utility for the side of Aspire to push onto his site. Jeffy now going to pick up revenge as well. So there goes Smokes. Great shot here from
Spike
Sogo
down
onto
mid.
Nami. And nearly another onto Drago. I believe he did
Last
land it.
player
Drago,
standing.
just 10 health now. Last man standing, and he is going to get picked up. Things are crumbling left, right, and center right now for Baker. They can't seem to string together a couple rounds. They can't seem to get a hold of any here in the second half, and Dumbbell now going to call a timeout. I like the call. Take a second to regroup, talk about everything that's not going right. They're not getting the opening picks. That's something that could swing the rounds. It seemed as though a round ago, the distraction onto the B side of the map was a great opportunity for them to pull in a round win. Interested to see if they're going to talk about retrying a play like so. A full minute here to talk about everything gives Baker an opportunity to regroup. It also gives Fisher an opportunity to talk about everything they're doing right and solidify and stay strong. There's no reason to switch things up. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Baker have an opportunity to turn this thing around. They do have a little bit of credits in their hand. Might need to win a thrifty round sooner or later, but for right now, it's all guns blazing. Win 2 rounds, force an eco round for the side of Fisher. Turn it into 3. Very winnable here for Baker, but something needs to happen really soon before things get out of hand.
Thanks.
3 more rounds needed for Fisher to close this thing out. Again, if you guys are just now joining us, this is a best of 3 series, Baker v. Fisher. Post this
Time
map,
to
don't
jump.
go anywhere. Map number 2 will be coming right at you. There you go. Early opportunity for a fight. Revenge is able to get
Spike
one,
down
but he's
B.
traded out by Sogo. Sogo now going to kill Nami as
Time to
well.
jump.
Nami wishing he could have traded out his teammate to keep this thing even at 3v3. But now, Sogo on B with Blast. Nothing doing. Rice Ballin gonna slow push up. This B main. Now holding the angle. Might have caught Blast wiggle peeking on the backside of B. Blast just trying to get an opportunity for a call out here, and he is able to see Rice. Going to call out now to the Yoru that he's got with him on this B side of the map. The spike now in mid with Drago. Could push up through mid top. And it looks like that might be the play. Will they loop it to A or hit the backside of B? Jeffy pushed all the
30
way through
seconds
A
left.
with Hun. Big opportunity
Die.
here for Rice Ballin to get a pick, and he is able to pick up
Scanning
Blast.
ahead.
Things looking a little more realistic now for the side of Baker if they're
I'll
able to take out
handle this.
Sogo. Sogo's going to pop his ultimate ability to get out of harm's way. Running all over B side.
10
Can't seem to
seconds
find
left.
Rice, who's now lurking in the back corner. spike getting planted on A. And Rice balling. The timing not in his favor. Sogo able to push straight through mid, harm-free. We could see a retake here from the side of Fisher strictly because Drago is currently all alone. Rice balling working up the flank. Could catch Yoru. And then a crossfire on to a main.
Poison's off.
One enemy
Would
remaining.
be huge. There's the flank. Rice balling and Drago now working together. Rice balling with the crossfire. And here's Drago able to pick up Jeffy. A beautiful job. The timing not in favor of Rice, but he's able to scurry through mid. Catches the Yoru behind. And a great job. A great crossfire for Jeffy and Hun, who are pushing out a main. Baker gonna find themselves with their first second half round win. Finally, after dropping 4 straight, they're back in the right category. And if they win this one, it's gonna be an eco round following for the side of Fisher.
Recovering it.
Fisher, you really can't afford to lose this
Get out of
round.
my way.
Greatly opening the door for the side of Baker. Here's a fight that goes down an elbow again. Last round was in favor of Fisher. This round in favor of Baker. Drago good for 1. The elbow fight resulting in a man advantage for the side of Baker as well. And now all 4 players from Baker pushing through middle. The only player not involved is Drago, who's lurking up A main. 4 players here from Baker running through doors. They know Sogo's sitting on site somewhere. Jeffy with the op, going to pick up Demon. There's Nami now taking out Sogo. It's an opportunity for a free plant now. Rice will start putting that thing down.
Planted.
Jeffy just holding Revenge. Revenge knows there's an operator here
here.
holding this angle. There's no reason for Jeffy to drop this hold. Especially now that it's mutually known.
One
Rice
enemy
baller with a
remaining.
great job to get the drone up. With some intel on the board. Jeffy now getting pushed out. Jeffy trying to save the op if he can. But he's the last man standing for Fisher. Nami knows it. Nami pushing all the way up. Going to get an assist for the kill that Revenge is credited for. And Baker stringing together 2 here. Now down 2. An eco round should be in effect for the side of Fisher. We see a Force Spy come out blast with light shields. Cuz most likely going to be popping that ultimate ability as he has not bought a rifle yet, but he has bought full shields. He has that neon ability in hand. Last time he popped it, he was good for 3. Will he be able to open things up for Fisher again here in the second half? Round underway. Baker with an opportunity to really change the tides here if they can win this thing. Nami, patiently waiting for that swing. Able to exchange some shots with Jeffy and does land 1, but it's not going to do much damage at all. Jeffy saving the drone, not going to utilize it.
Here.
Gotta go.
3 players here from the side of Baker.
Gotta go.
Lurking in mid. Push here would definitely be on the B side of the map if they can work their way through. If only they knew what I know now. Looks like there's going to be a push up A main here. Drago nearly able to string together a collateral.
Taking that back.
Poor timing swing nearly resulted in a double death there for the side of Fisher. Demon with an opening kill on the Hun. It's going to open things up. A crossfire opportunity here that forces Fisher to push through A main. Do they know that there's a lurking Baker player here? Drago somehow able to work through the timing.
seconds left.
Could find Neon vulnerable. Does indeed. Not sure how he worked around the Neon at all.
Never left.
But now there's a fight on the B side of the map. 4v2, 2-man advantage here for the side of Baker. Revenge gonna get a kill onto Jeffy in the clove smoke with the shorty. Sogo trying to play the trade, shoots the fake bot. Now from the side of Baker, and Revenge good for his 3rd kill on the round. The timing from Drago on that Neon ult might just be the play of that round. I have no clue how he was able to finesse his way around that aggressive push. But my God, did it work out beautifully. And then Drago just waited perfectly for Cuz to double back. Cuz walked right into the crosshair. And now, the eco round does come out for the side of Fisher.
That'll work.
As we mentioned for the last couple rounds, we were awaiting it. As long as Baker could string together a few round wins, and they have done just that. A real opportunity here for Baker to make something happen. Tie this thing up at 10. Carry your momentum into the ending of this first map. Neither player here sitting in mid doors interested in swinging Demon right now. Now they swing as soon as Demon drops his hold. Demon gets out of harm's way. So does Nami. So, some space in mid now for the side of Fisher.
I'm out of here.
But it allows Drago to push through a little further too. Drago could find Cuz. Exchanges a couple shots. He's able to land one, but not enough to make a detrimental change to Cuz's pocket health. Cuz slow lurking up. Could find a great opportunity for a close range kill here. He does. He kills Demon. Demon's able to take out
Spike
Hun.
down A.
Everybody's traded. Nami takes out Jeffy
Last
after
player
Jeffy takes out
standing.
Rice Ballin.
Decoy.
The last person
30
standing
seconds
now
left.
for the side
Spike
of
planted.
Fisher. Or sorry, for the
Fake
side of
teleport.
Baker
Cutting through.
is Nami. Nami in a 1v2 situation. Still 100 health, 50 shield. A great opportunity for him to do something here.
One enemy
Finds Sogo. The
remaining.
timing is perfect. He's able to pick up Blast and now has the cover of the orange crate to 1v1 Sogo.
Clutch.
Timing here in the favor of Nami. It's his second 4K of the game. And it's a beautiful shot onto the head of Sogo. Give Nami credit for keeping the boys in this thing late. He ties this game up at 10. And a beautiful job. Demon gonna rebuy the operator and still have 7,700 credits in his pocket. Another round win here for Baker. Could force Fisher into yet another economy round. 10-10. Momentum. Economy.
Time to jump.
Everything in favor of Baker now. Just 3 rounds ago, you might not have thought that was going to happen. Here's Sogo. Will he swing Demon? Demon. Absolutely locked in, not moving, waiting for the overextension from Sogo. Sogo gets flashed and teleports all the way back into his spawn out of harm's way. Hun holding doors. Drago ensuring that nobody overextends through that A main from the side of Fisher. 3 players regrouping now for Baker. Looks like they're going to push through a shop. Hun holding strong.
You dead.
Shoots the clone of Yoru. Able to get a kill on the Drago through the smoke. Unfortunate
Concealment.
luck here for the side of Baker. Sogo now going to get Demon in mid as well. Sogo nearly able to find revenge. He does find revenge as soon as revenge pulls out smokes.
Portal closed.
Rice Ballin gonna pick up Hunt. 2v4 situation.
Last player standing.
Anti-flash play here from Nami. Rice Ballin gonna pick up Sogo. And now it's a 1v2.
One enemy remaining.
Rice Ballin makes it a 1v1. Rice Ballin's got 3 in hand. Can he do what Nami did just a round ago? Unfortunate timing, and Cuz is gonna trade him out. And then save the operator.
Listen up. Kill them before they kill us.
Fisher back in the winning category. They're making this thing 11-10. So with their backs up against the wall, a clutch round win to keep them in this thing as much as humanly possible. It's been a back and forth game, and I assume the entire series will be. It wouldn't shock me at all if we went to a game 3.
There.
Odin in hand now for Drago. Interested to see how he uses that thing. Could find one of the 2 players that seem to be prepping an early A push. Just not enough. His crosshair too high. There he lands a couple shots. Nami's gonna get Sogo. It's a very aggressive push. Drago now finds that kill onto Hun with the Odin.
Take flight.
4v3.
Welcome to
Baker,
my
continue
world.
pushing. On to
Spike
the A
planted.
site. Viper's pit down. Spike is planted. Players from Baker here dropping left, right, and center. 2 alive. 1, the big one for Drago, as he's able to keep the Viper's pit up. Rice Ballin now with the Odin in hand. Rice Ballin sees the weapon of Cuz, is able to drop a
Last
couple
player
shots, but doesn't
standing.
get the kill, and now Cuz gonna get his 3rd kill of the round. It's all down to Drago.
enemy
Drago good for
remaining.
1. Now 2. Drago nearly good for 3, but he's just barely out of 1-tap range of the shorty, assuming they were going to be low health as they pushed into the Viper's pit. If he reloaded the Vandal, we could be having an entirely different conversation right now, but a great job from Blast to play the trade in the Viper's pit
to bury them.
and give Fisher the 2-round advantage here. They're now at match point. Baker backs against the wall. It seemed like everything was going in their favor just a couple rounds ago, and now they've lost the grip of the game plan to close this thing out. Do they have an opportunity to tie this thing up once more at 12-12 and force an overtime? Not going to be easy. It's the first time we've seen Baker push B
Revealing
site
area.
in quite a few rounds. Opening kill here for Cuz onto Revenge and Drago.
down, B.
The ultimate. Gonna get traded out now by Riceball, and Blast good for that trade onto Riceball, and now it's a 2v4. Nami with a Bucky in hand.
Here.
Sogo pops his ultimate ability. A Viper's Pit in hand
Cutting
still to
through.
close this thing out for the side of Fisher.
Last player standing.
Sogo now good for a kill onto Nami. And Sogo's going to get the
Defenders
second
win.
kill on a Demon, and that will close out round number 23 in favor of Fisher. They win map number 1 on Breeze. Map number 2, as I mentioned earlier, will be Bind. So, an opportunity for AXS to regain. We've seen them play Bind. We've seen them dominate on Bind. Will they be able to find the win category enough times to close out map number 2 and force a map number 3? Will they be able to keep their 3-0 record alive? Or will Fisher be able to keep their 3-0 record alive? When we return, game number 2 will be underway. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready to get map number 2 underway. We are going to Bind, and it is going to be a Baker attack. So, assuming their picks will be based on the first 12 rounds of attack, we've seen Demon time and time again elect to go with the Raze on attack. So maybe we go to the Raze again. Nami early picking the Neon. Revenge locking in Clove right off rip. The first character locked in. We see Demon go Waylay. Not sure if that'll be locked in or not. 4 players here from the side of Fisher have yet to lock in a character. Demon does lock in that Waylay. Riceball in here with the Sky. Nami on the Neon. Drago the last player to pick, but right now he's hovering over Harbor. Blast gonna lock in the Brimstone. Couple players here still talking things over for the side of Fisher. Jeffy, Cuz, Sogo. Trying to piece together what they want to do. Another Waylay. So we'll see if there's a Waylay diff between Cuz and Demon in map number 2. Sogo gonna lock in Yoru yet again. And it looks like we're gonna see no Sentinel come out here from the side of Fisher. No Sentinel on the side of Baker either. So, seems as though Sentinels are out the window. We're locked in. Double duelists, double controllers, and an initiator. Interested to see the difference in pick between Sky and, I believe, Sova for the side of Fisher. No, not Sova. Sky versus Yoru. I'm all over the place right now. Here we go. We're going to get locked in. All right. I'm excited. Map number 2 is underway. An opportunity for Baker to tie this series up at 1-1. Force a map number 3. Fade. My apologies. There we go. Now we're good. Now I won't be thinking about it all game. Pistol round is underway. It looks like a 4-man push
Back
up
in a
A
flash.
short right now for the side of Baker.
Poison orb emitting.
Skydog not able to spot anything out, but Jeffy, the lone standing player for the side of Fisher. He's now joined by Cuz. and the Brimstone. All on onslaught on the A side of the map. The only player not over there is going to be that fade from the side of Fisher. Demon, an opportunity for a close range shorty kill here onto Sogo. Sogo with a great swing, a perfect shot onto the head of Demon. Jeffy's good for one on the Nami as well. Now Sogo with one of his own. Drago's going to trade out Blast. It's a 4v2. It's a two-man advantage right now for the side of Fisher. Rice balling, popping a couple shots out of showers and trying to even this thing
Last
up.
player standing.
Crazy jump shot is going to take some damage off of Revenge, but not in time as he picks up Cuz. And now last man standing for the side of Baker is Rice balling. He's been taking shots out of shower all game long. So it's easy for the side of Fisher to close in on the location of that last man standing.
Gun here.
We go to round number 2. Every pistol round to this point has been won by Fisher. Baker hoping to change that narrative as soon as humanly possible. But it's tough to battle out of a 2-0 hole early on.
Where are you?
If you can't string together the bonus round and another after that. Nami gonna shoot the fade util.
Careful here.
Now a heavy push onto the B side of the map. Demon gonna get the opening pick onto Jeffy, but Hun gonna trade that out as well as
That
another
makes
on the
three.
Rice ball,
One
and now a
enemy
third onto
remaining.
Nami. Hun is slaughtering on the B side of the map, and Cuz in Hookah is gonna pick up 2 as well. That final kill onto Drago, and that's a very quick round number 2 in favor of Fisher. Judge in hand here for Cuz, and Outlaw in the hands of Sogo, and Hun all rifled up with a Vandal and heavy shields. He also has the most kills on his team, tied with Sogo. Demon here, able to buy a Vandal, light shield. Drago and Nami also with light shields. Full buys all around for the side of Baker. Here we go. A slower push this round. Spike currently sitting in mid right now. Could go to either side of the map. Sogo, an opportunity here to take out Drago. Drago could catch him overextending. Sogo doesn't find himself a fight, but he's able to spot out Drago. It'll be a great opportunity for a call out to know that somebody's lurking on the A side of the map. Brimstone still sitting showers, however. Could see a fight unfold there. Demon pushing up B long. Spots Hun in B garden. That fight that I said could unfold in showers, and it does. Drago's good for the kill onto Blast, and now Cuz holding A short might find Nami. Revenge hoping Jeffy overextends, but Jeffy surely has no interest in pushing out through Hookah, seeing as he has that bucket in hand.
Nice.
Here's Hun, good for 1 on the Demon, and Rice balling with a great job to trade him out. Nami gonna pick up Cuz as well. 4v2, that's a 2-man advantage now. Make it a
30 seconds
1-man
left.
advantage as Sogo is able to take Nami out just as I said that. Sogo now to get out of harm's way. He's going to push through Hookah. Lands a shot onto Rice Ballin, and then another on to Drago. Drago's shot was the kill shot. Rice Ballin still now with just 10 health. Revenge there with him. A teleport comes
10
out. They
seconds
avoid
left.
the pinch here. It's a 2v2 situation. Jeffy was slow lurking. The timing of that teleport is so perfect for them to go on to the B site and get the spike down. The problem with that is that they didn't see Jeffy lurking, and now he still has a great opportunity to flank. Flash comes out from the front site. Revenge now.
One
Finds
enemy
himself an
remaining.
opportunity to get the kill onto the flank. The timing was perfect. Jeffy not able to see Revenge around the corner.
Last player
Revenge was
standing.
just barely able to get out of the sight line. And here's a big
Another
trade
dead
from
one.
Revenge onto Sogo.
Not ready
Sogo
yet.
with 3 kills that round. It just wasn't
They
enough. And
messed
Baker
up.
find themselves on the
Now
board
keep them
for the
down.
first time here in map number 2. Will they tie it up at 2-2 in the exact fashion that they did in map number 1? We're about to find out, but the economy not looking so hot. Not as good as we would have expected it to following that first round win in the bonus round. 3 heads being taken down now for the side of Fisher. Keeps them in the money talks for the following round. Jeffy prepping the lineup. Demon with an opening pick onto Hun, who over swings out of B guarded. Sogo's still lurking there too, trying to pop this flash. He might swing as well. See if Demon's good for yet another one on that long angle. Slow push up through a short with spike in hand. Nami swinging showers. Skydog comes out, doesn't spot anybody. It opens the door for Nami to push all the way through. Here's Sogo getting that trade on the Demon. It's a 4v4. Demon pushing up B long might have been best case scenario for the people to rotate from the side of Fisher. The spike goes down on A. Nami picks up Blast, and now the last 3 remaining players from the side of Fisher are all having to rotate through CT. None of them were on the A site. Waylay dashed off all the way over to B. And now this retake, not going to be very easy. Sogo pops a shot as he drops out of heaven. It reveals his location. Nami in a good spot here to pick up Sogo.
One
Hard
enemy
start to
remaining.
defuse, but Drago's able to pick him up.
Ace.
Rice good for 1, and Revenge on the flank out of Showers is going to pick up Sogo. It's a team ace. Everybody getting a kill that round for the side of Baker, and things are tied up at 2 here early on. Ultimate abilities in hand now is Yoru and Fade for the side of Fisher. That's Sogo and Cuz. We'll see if those are used soon enough. I'd imagine they use them early so they can get another one in this first half before it's too late. Economy backs against the wall. It's a light buy round here for the side of Fisher. Will Baker be able to capitalize on the opportunity? Hun pushing up through mid with a Sheriff in hand. Feeling a little confident, doesn't manage to check through anything. Drago's good for 2. Drago looking for 3, but Blast is there to trade it out. Blast will then pick up that Vandal most likely. Jeffy, the only one holding the B side of the map, but he hears 3 sets of footsteps. He's able to pick up
B.
Rice Ballin and Nami with that stinger. Demon finally able to trade him out, and it's a 2v2 situation. Blast.
One enemy remaining.
My
The
ultimate is ready.
Brimstone with just 10 health finally falls to Demon. Demon most likely good for 1 here on to Cuz.
Last player standing.
And he's not. Cuz able to win that fight. It's a 1v1, 70 health in hand. A great trade here from Revenge. Revenge. The
Not ready yet.
stories of him up to this point have been trades for sure. He's a lock, someone you can rely on, and that's the second time in just the first 5 rounds of map number 2 that he's traded out for the round win. 6,400 credits in the hands of Revenge. An opportunity here to buy its teammate in Demon. If Demon needed to buy, they'll most likely wait until they absolutely have to. But an interesting purchase here from Sogo. Light shields to force buy the operator. Leaves himself with just 50 credits. They could find themselves an eco round to follow if they can't close this one out. An aggressive push up through B short here on the side of Baker. Sogo forced off of that hookah hold.
Spike down B.
Cuz good for 3
Last
as he
player
teleports
standing.
in mid. Jeffy now good for the kill
Poison's
under
off.
Revenge. And it's a 1v5. Not a single kill has been granted to the side of Baker. The last man standing is Dragos. He's lurking through a link. He could find 1 here on the Cuz.
Flawless.
And is not able to land some good shots, but Cuz is able to dash out of harm's way, and as Cuz is dashing, Blast gets the kill. It's a flawless round in round number 6 for the side of Fisher. Fisher doing a great job. They've done a great job in map number 1. They continue to do a great job of shutting down any sort of momentum that Baker's working ever so hard to gain. They string together 3 rounds in a row, and like it isn't anything, Fisher do a great job of getting back in the win category with a flawless round. Same thing happened in map number 1. You see Baker tie things up in 10, and just like that, the doors are closed and Fisher turns on the amps.
Be right back.
Before closing out map number 1, Demon here with a very aggressive push up, dashing with Waylay. Draga's going to get the opening kill onto Hun. Jeffy now in a powerful position to take out Revenge if Revenge isn't expecting this hold. Neither player looking to make the first move. Cuz is going to take out Drago, and now Cuz going to loop back through A. Revenge still sitting safely. Rice balling with a big kill onto Sogo through the Viper's pit. Jeffy gonna get
One
Nami.
enemy
Revenge here
remaining.
looking for a trade, jumping all over the place. Revenge gonna sell Frez
One
before
enemy
pushing
remaining.
up to Jeffy. Revenge gonna get taken out by Cuz. It's a great crossfire to ensure that Revenge can't come back alive. It's a 3v1 situation now. 2-man advantage for the side of Fisher. Now 1v2. Rice Ballin backing up, trying to play soft angles. He's got a Bulldog in hand, a Phantom for Jeffy now as Jeffy is just not moving whatsoever.
This is everything I
Rice
wanted.
Ballin knows they're holding this angle, but he keeps swinging, and that's Jeffy for his 3rd kill of the round onto Rice Ballin. Point now back in favor of Fisher. They're back in the driver's seat. It's a 4-3 game. Demon, back to the Bucky. So, see if he dashes in, similar to how he did in the previous round, but this time onto a more aggressive spot, most likely U-Haul maybe, pick up 1 or 2 in there. Push most certainly looking like it's going to be onto the A side of the map. Revenge prepping the Clove smokes. Demon does dash into U-Haul. Soga's gonna get the opening kill onto Drago, but Demon, as he sits in U-Haul with that Bucky, is not able to find one. Now Cuz with an aggressive swing is gonna find Demon, who was stunned. Nami good for a kill onto Blast. Nami has popped the Neon ultimate and is
Almost down.
swinging through CT as aggressively as you can possibly
planted.
picture. Cuz holding heaven, finally swings out. Is not able to get the kill under Revenge. That's a great headshot from Revenge.
One
Revenge might be
enemy
good
remaining.
for another. Nami's there to support Revenge. Nami good for 2 on the Hun and Sogo both as they're pushing through CT. It's a 3v1 situation now. Jeffy, the man standing for the side of Fisher. Some good timing could help him find a kill here onto Revenge. Revenge just barely around that corner and not
Poison
looking to
off.
move anytime soon. It's looking like they're going to force Nami to swing through U-Haul, but just as I said that, Nami doubles back and he stays put. Jeffy here with the decision to make.
Thrifty.
And that decision was to push up through CT. Rice Ballin was looking to push out through CT. Stay away from the detonation of the spike. A great job from Rice Ballin here to save the operator as well. So now, the operator in the hands of Baker, as well as a couple of rifles, and Blast goes with the judge. Drago is the one who's handed the operator from Rice Ballin. Full buy comes out. An opportunity here yet again for Baker to gain a little bit of control here in map number 2. We've seen them with opportunities to gain control, but they haven't capitalized, and now might be a good time for him to do so as the opening pick from Drago onto Cuz is a great shot with that operator. Revenge gonna pick up Jeffy as well, however, Sogo's there to play a trade. And now Sogo on a deadly angle isn't going to need to use it
Last player
because
standing.
Hun's good for 2 and now 3 on that B long. If any of those players from Baker would have been able to get through Hun on B guarding, they would have had another thing coming to him on that B side. As that operator was just lurking and waiting. Now Drago having to slow push up from B Fountain to pick up Spike. Because that's the only way he's going to be able to win this round unless he's able to kill all 3 players. But I'd imagine they're not going to push him to give him the time of day.
Smoke's down.
Drago, 1v3 situation. Blast holding very close here with the judge. As soon as shots are exchanged here from Drago, I'd assume Blast is going to sprint through there
I'll
and
find
start
you.
letting it unload.
30 seconds left.
Drago avoiding the fade util,
Leave us.
but had to sell his footsteps to make it happen. Drago's able to pick up Blast with that operator, but Hun, give him credit for a 4K here
One dream ends.
in round
Another
number
begins.
9. To again deny Baker a continuation of their momentum. Back and forth we go. It's a 5-4 game right now in favor of Fisher. 10 kills for Sogo. He's been deadly with that operator, even deadly on the early round picks. He seems to be all over the map. We've seen him get picks on the A and B side of the map, both for first bloods. He seems to just guess perfectly every time which side of the map. Baker team pushes up. Here's Revenge with a great jump onto the box and A short to take out Cuz. Cuz not expecting such aggression Now Blast holding close for the shorty is going to pick up Demon. Sogo good for a kill on Nami. That's his 11th of the game. And now Revenge with an opportunity to get a kill onto the ulting Sogo. Sogo just trying to stay out of harm's way. Hun going to pick up Revenge. Jeffy going to pick up Rice Ballin. And now everyone on the side of Fisher crumbling yet again. Jeffy give him another one onto Drago. That's a great flank. Jeffy loves the flanks. We've seen it at least 3 times now in this game. Not every time is it effective, but it does change the direction of the round. Timeout underway now for the side of Baker. They don't want to end this first half down 7-4. Or sorry, 7-5. My apologies. They want this thing tied up if possible. They're going to do everything in their power. It's the early fights. It's the lack of trades early on. We're having to rely on solo plays. Some 1v2s, 1v3s, players like Nami getting 4 Ks, as we saw in the previous map. They need to string together some team play. Hopefully, a great play decision from Dumbbell comes out of this timeout, and we see Baker get back in the winning category here late in the first half of map number 2. Looks like a split defense is unfolding for the side of Fisher. Brimstone and Waylay on the side of A. Fade, Viper, Yoru lurking through CT on the B side of the map. And we'll see what the move is for Fisher as they look to guarantee themselves the point advantage to wrap up the first half.
I'm out of here.
Might see a big fight unfold here in Showers. Cuz is going to get flashed out. Blast good for a kill on the Demon. There's Drago, able to pick up Cuz. 4v4, even strength. Low health here for the side of Baker. Hun going to teleport through. Jeffy good for 2 kills on the Rice Ballin and Nami. Hun good for 1 on the kill in Showers. Unbelievable. The 1 round Baker decides to full push through Showers.
Last round
the 1
in the
round
half.
that 2 players from the side of Fisher are lurking. Coincidental for sure. Unlucky timing. And a great job. Maybe a little bit of film watched for the side of Fisher. As they see the timeout, they can imagine if Baker needs a round win, hey, they're going to go to that full-on push through Showers. Let's prep through it just in case. And it worked out beautifully. Looks like they make a right back to it.
Doing a thing.
Replay last round.
Launching smoke.
Nami through Showers is going to pick up Cuz. Hun able to get the trade. So they're going to pick up Revenge. All the way on site is Rice Ballin. Drago's going to pick up Hun. Sogo able to pick up
Last
Nami.
player standing.
Sogo
Spike
so
down
deadly
A.
with that operator out of heaven. He's good for 3 so far. Drago pops the ultimate ability. That's the Viper's Pit in Showers. Spike is down on the A side of the map right now, out in sight. The only way Drago can win this thing is if he kills all 3 players. Somehow works his way onto that site.
Ouch.
Big headshot from Drago on
One enemy
Sogo.
remaining.
3 down.
Another one on the Blast. It's a 1v1. Drago surely knowing Jeffy is holding this angle. It would make the most sense based on the location of Spike unless Jeffy would be holding CT. Drago not able to get the timing. Jeffy with a chest shot on the Drago. Drago was just 1 shot to
Switching
Jeffy
sides.
with the advantage. And it's 8-4
Again,
in
don't
favor
stop.
of Fisher here
I want them in
in map
pieces.
number 2. Fisher able to double up on the 4-point outcome of the first half here from Baker. Interested to see how their defense strategies are going to look. Was 4 rounds in their attacking half enough to keep them in this game? An opportunity here for Baker to change the narrative. They have not won a pistol round yet in this series. An opportunity for them to win their first one, make it an 8-5 game, get the advantage, make it 8-6, win a bonus, make it 8-7. A Comeback at the top of the second half is not that difficult if you can string together the pistol round and follow-up. It's not the easiest thing in the world either, but it does start with one pick, and we see Demon now pushing up through a short.
Next.
Opening kill is Jeffy on Nami, but Demon is there to trade it out. It's a 4v4. Here's Hun playing up race ball and able to destroy the fade util. Sogo might have caught a snippet of Drago. Here's a beautiful headshot from Drago onto Sogo. Man advantage now for Baker. It's the first time they've had that in a pistol round. Blast able to land a beautiful shot onto Revenge. Almost a headshot, but it wasn't. Revenge going to push up. Demon going to get taken out by Blast. Revenge able to play a beautiful trade in showers. And now Revenge good for another and nearly another onto Hun. But Drago is there for the trade. And just like that, Baker able to win a pistol round. They have the economy advantage going into round number 2 of the second half. They can make this thing an 8-6 game here in map number 2. And then they face the responsibilities of a bonus round victory. Everyone here looking to buy some sort of gun. No one going light. Not a single anything bought on the side of Fisher. They keep the classics, no shields. Finally, a Marshall bought.
Where are you?
But will it be enough? All 5 players here looking to push through showers. Rice balling with just a sheriff in hand is the player holding out this push right now.
Time to hunt.
Smokes come out. Shots exchanged through the smoke. I don't believe anything hit just yet. Demon in a crazy spot right now. Lurking in the Brimstone smoke. Revenge gonna get the opening pick onto Cuz. Demon is able to get that kill in U-Haul. Drago now from CT is gonna pick up Blast. Revenge is good for 2 from Heaven. That's a 3K for Revenge. It gives AXS 2 round wins in a row and brings them within 2. Bonus round here, a great opportunity for him to build some credit and bring this game within 1. Not a single player on the side of Fisher with more than 150 credits.
There's only one.
They're using everything they can in this round to string something together. Will it result in a round win?
Time to jump.
Drago with an early swing is going to get taken out by Cuz. Not something you want to see happen that quick into the round. Not sure Drago expected there to be 4 people lurking up B Fountain. Now, 2 players to retake his spot on the B side of the map. Demon holding a short.
Enemy remaining.
Does not see anything just yet. He's now taken out by Jeffy. Rice balling good for a kill onto Sogo. That's a powerhouse shooter on the side of Fisher down, but will it be enough? It's a 1v4 opportunity here for Nami. Will he show off his superstar abilities? Now a 1v2 after a double kill on the quick rotating. Players going through, looking for a flank. Nami now in a 1v2. Sounds a lot different than a 1v4. There's the neon wall down, but doesn't run all the way through to CT. Could find Hun. Hun able to work his way around the shots of Nami. Nami seemed as though he was in control of that fight the entire way, but Hun with a deadly shot
Use a gun. Whichever.
to keep his team alive. Keep that round advantage. Do not let Baker bring it any closer than they already have. You'd love to see Baker win a couple more rounds here early in the first half, as now it's going to be a little more difficult now that the economy is slowly swinging in favor of Fisher. $15 kills for Drago. He now has an Odin in hand, so I'm interested to see how he uses it early on. We saw him spray like crazy in map number 1. Look at the headshot lineup onto Jeffy to open this round wide open. Cuz now going to dash out of harm's way, but not in time as Rice Ball is able to pick up Sogo. 2-minute advantage now for AXS early in round number 16. spraying through smokes to get the opening picks. Picture perfect headshot there on A short. Onto a guy that he couldn't even see. Drago now holding on the B side of the
Toxins going
map.
up.
The Sky Dog gonna get destroyed. So now Drago knows there's some sort of aggression through hookah unless they back off. Brimstone lurking up A short, but the spike currently sitting B in Hun's hands. Hun looking to move out the window. Cuz here with an opportunity to get a kill. Drago's able to line it up. Drago now going to get traded. Drago making such great
30
use of the
seconds
Odin,
left.
and now Rice heard the footsteps of Hun
Careful
dropping out a
here.
window. The
Careful
timing
here.
looking oh so good
One
here.
enemy remaining.
Hun going to get stunned, then picked up by Nami. Nami good for another one. That's a
Go, go.
double kill there late on Hun and Blast. That keeps 3 players alive on the side
outta
of
here.
Baker. And now they keep this thing from getting out of hand here in the second half the way it did in the first map. They keep themselves within 2. Looking at just the second half score, Baker find themselves up 3-1. They keep that ratio going. They'll be back in this game by match point. Demon, Operator in hand. Odin still in hand
Gonna fall back.
of Drago.
Nice. Bye-bye.
Look at Demon dashing up for stunning and then moving out of harm's way. Cuz good for 2 with the Bucky. Revenge gonna self-res. Demon good for a kill on the Jeffy. Revenge after self-resing is able to get into a safe location. He's not gonna get the kill to keep himself alive, but Demon is able to capitalize on all of the attention from the aggressing Fisher. On to Revenge in the corner. Now Demon working his way
enemy
around the
remaining.
boxes. Demon lurking in is gonna get the
Spike
spike
down
planter.
A.
That's 3 on the round. And Rice Ballin's gonna get the kill on the Blast. Some beautiful teamwork. The movement from Demon all through that round is able to keep him alive. And Revenge pops the ultimate. Doesn't make anything happen with it, but he is able to take the prioritization from the 2 players pushing up a short from Fisher. And that's enough. It opens the door for Demon to capitalize. And now Baker within 1 point. It's a 9-8 game here, map number 2. Looks like the push is going to be on the A side of the map. Sky Flash comes out
Spike
through
down
the
A.
teleporter. Demon able to capitalize with an opening kill onto Hun. Demon now getting traded out by Sogo. A beautiful team play there to have the angle held from Showers. Nami now going to get Cuz. Nami good for 1 on the Blast as well. Nami's
One
sliding out of
enemy
harm's
remaining.
way.
That's
Sogo
3.
not able to capitalize on his ultimate ability. Nami's good for 3. Jeffy, the last one standing, sitting A short, trying to work his way around through Showers as he knows now that he needs to pick the spike up to make something happen if he's looking to win this round. Rice Ballin expecting the push. The shot's just not enough. Nami's there to support and play the trade, and he's good for 4. So we see a flash come out. The Sky Hawk. It allows Demon to swing out of Showers. Demon gets the opening pick. He's traded out, but Nami is there to show off his all-star abilities and get 4 kills to finish things up for the side of Baker. Tying this game up at 9 at this point is so huge for momentum. Now, we've seen Baker time and time again already in just a game and a half of this series find an opportunity to reclaim the advantage, to reclaim the momentum. And every time the opportunity is there, it seems as though Fisher has something hidden up their sleeve, whether it be a unique play, a interestingly timed counter to whatever Baker has seemed to decide to do coming out of the timeout, or simply put, the kills and shots just fall their way. We'll see if they can make it happen this time. A timeout is called here by Rubies as they're talking over what their play is going to be this time to ensure again that they are able to shut down the Baker advantage. 4 ultimate abilities in hand for the side of Fisher. You gotta imagine with such low credits available, they are only buying Buckies and Stingers. A Guardian in hands of Jeffy, but that doesn't surprise me at all. We've seen him buy that thing probably 20 times so far in this series. Gotta imagine they're gonna use some of those ultimate abilities here in this round. Early flash comes out. It opens the door for Blast to get kill on Nami, but Rice Ballin is there to play a trade. Rice balling, nearly able to get another one. He now
One
is
enemy
on to
remaining.
Hun. Now swinging aggressively, finds a third onto Sogo and Drago on the flank. Finds Jeffy and Cuz. It's a beautiful team play from Rice Ballin and Drago. The shots from Rice Ballin to stand his ground and stand strong in hookah. It buys enough time for the flank of Drago to pick up 2. Unbelievable. And we see Baker with a advantage in the second half. They've won 4 rounds in a row. They've won 6 out of the 7 so far in this half. Early flash from Rice is going to get some util here. They know at least one person is pushing B long. Not sure if they're expecting it to be all 5.
Face your fear!
Viper hanging back. Could be looking to split push through hookah. Drago with an opening pick. Drago good for 2. Drago's been good here in game number 2. Drago setting himself up to pick up a third.
Spike down.
Still with a
B.
ton of health in hand. Nami now on the board in this round. All 5 players from Baker alive right now, and Jeffy gonna be forced out of hookah.
Toxins going up.
I believe Rice might expect Jeffy to be sitting there, but Jeffy somehow slings 2 headshots onto Rice Ballin and Drago when you least expect it. And now Jeffy and Cuz gonna regroup at B Fountain. Cuz, with such little health in hand, I believe he has about 5 health. Nami here with a great opportunity. Surely
30 seconds left.
Jeffy gonna catch this corner. But if he can't connect, it's a great opportunity for Nami to swing and pick up 2
Last
here.
player standing.
There's one.
I
No,
have the spike.
Cuz with just 7 health is able to get a kill onto Demon and Nami. And now the man advantage is in favor of Fisher. Like I said
10
just moments
seconds
ago,
left.
I'm not sure how they shut down the advantage in
Welcome to
momentum, but they
my
do it time and time
Spike
again.
planted.
And they're doing it right now. Viper's pit down. Revenge just
One
full
enemy
swinging
remaining.
through. Revenge good for 1 with a spray onto Jeffy. It's going to drop the Viper's pit. Unbelievable.
Drop
1v1 situation. Revenge over heals. Now diffusing. Sitting in his own smoke. He's going to half it. Now steps off. 7 health for Cuz. An opportunity for Revenge to kill him with the shorty. They're against each other's backs, and Cuz is gonna get the kill with just 7 health. He picks up a 3K here in round number 20. And we are deadlocked again, all tied up at 10. Unbelievable series of events. Wow. Demon going back to all reliable, the operator, but as I say that, it looks like he trades it back for a Vandal.
Ah, break's over.
Blast making some last second changes as well to the Bulldog, just 50 credits in hand after that purchase.
Don't get in my way.
Some light eco available here for the side of Fisher. Revenge with an opening pick here on the Jeffy would be huge, but it's not going to happen. Jeffy instead gets the opening pick, and then another on the Demon. Jesse has given Fisher the 2-man advantage, now 3-man advantage. Jeffy's good for 3. 2v5 situation here for the side of Baker. Neither player of
Last
Baker
player
able to play the
standing.
trade onto Jeffy. Cuz now going to pick up Rice Ball, and we could be seeing a flawless round unfolding.
Flawless.
If Drago's not able to get a kill, and he's not, as Blast is able to get that headshot onto Drago, who swung out a heaven. 11-10. 1 round advantage here for the side of Fisher. And we have another timeout called by Dumbbell for Baker. Unbelievable swing of momentum for both sides here late in map number 2. It seemed as though Fisher might run away with it, winning 6 of 7 rounds here to start the second half, including giving themselves the lead for the first time since round number 5 in this map. And just like that, you see an unreal series of events unfold that allows Sogo to capitalize late and keep Fisher ahead. Haven't seen a lot of 2 kills, 3 kills, even 4 kills in this map, but the ones that we have seen have been critical. We saw the one from Nami earlier following the flash out of showers. And you saw one there, that 3K last round for the side of Fisher. Now, Baker in a do-or-die situation pretty soon if they can't string together. You don't want to give match point right now
There.
to Fisher College. They're prone to punish. Love to make it 11-11. Force an overtime here if you have to. Play the long game.
Don't miss me too much.
Demon walking down B long. Dashes over the smoke and gets taken out by Blast.
Doing a
Hun
thing.
and Cuz good for one as well. Demon, Rice Ball, and Nami all fall within the first 10 seconds of this first round. A very aggressive push through Showers now to regroup with their teammates on the A side of the map. And just like that, Revenge and Drago forced to play all the way back in B halls and B elbow to save their rifles in hopes of making something
Spike planted.
happen with their backs against the wall. Spike goes down, and Jeffy very aggressively pushing up through hookah, trying to find the last two players from the side of Fisher. He doesn't want them to carry these rifles into the final round, as it would be significantly easier for Fisher to make it said final round if Jeffy's able to pick up at least one here.
Sorted.
Revenge good for the kill onto Jeffy. Now Sogo
One enemy
pushing
remaining.
Drago. Could be good for one. Drago is going to get taken out by Sogo. And Revenge works his way out of harm's way.
Match point.
Revenge is able to keep the gun as he kills Cuz. Revenge with a great job staying out of harm's way as much as possible. Has to take a fight there at the end and does win it. It gives him an opportunity to keep his rifle. And maybe even buy another for a teammate here, as match point is granted to the side of Fisher. Stinger in the hands here for Demon. Demon not looking too comfy. He dashes up. Nami gonna get taken out by Jeffy. Revenge hoping for a trade. Jeffy good for two. Jeffy's been so deadly with this Guardian here in map number 2. Sogo's good for a kill onto Demon. It's a 5v2 situation now. This has happened 3 of the last 4 rounds, where 3 players from
Seek them out.
the Baker side dropped very early in the round. Rice balling good for one.
enemy
Drago
remaining.
almost good for one on the Sogo, but he's pinched out by Cuz. And now 1v4 situation. Last man standing right now for Baker. Is going to be Rice Ballin, who's currently rotating through CT. Spike is about to be detonated, and that will mark up the end of the game. As
Attackers
Cuz is
win.
able to land a beautiful shot with the Phantom there onto the head of Rice Ballin to close out map number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this series is all wrapped up. Baker moved to 3-1. Fisher keep their undefeated title at 4-0. Unbelievable moves and plays there from Jeffy late in that game. 3 kills in total. Jeffy looks so deadly that entire second map. Map number 3 would have been Abyss, but unfortunate circumstances lead to us not seeing an opportunity here for Baker to push it that far. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the match. Stay tuned to all of the Baker socials to be updated on when the next one might be. Again, my name is Logan Former, CEO of Aspire. Aspire, stay up to date on the Aspire updates as well. AXS in the tag for the roster stands for Aspire X Swarm, the partnered roster between Aspire Entertainment and Baker Swarm. I can't say it enough. Thank you guys so much again for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic evening. And yeah, stay safe. Let's go Swarm.